I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical when I first heard about the ZLINE 36-inch 5-burner induction cooktop. I've tried induction cooktops before, and while the concept always sounded great, the reality often fell short. Either they were too weak, struggling to heat up pans quickly, or they were too finicky, requiring precise movements and constant adjustments to get the heat just right. But then I got my hands on the ZLINE RCIND-36, and honestly, it's been a game changer. It's completely transformed the way I cook dinner every night. If you're interested in learning more, the link to the product is in the description, so be sure to check it out. One of the first things that really surprised me about this cooktop was the sheer power it packs. With 5 burners running at once, I can sear steaks on 2, simmer a sauce on another, and still have room for a pot of pasta without any noticeable drop in heat. It's amazing to be able to cook multiple dishes at the same time, all at different temperatures, without having to worry about one burning or the other not heating up quickly enough. And then there's the power boost mode, which is absolutely legit. It kicks the heat up for a short burst when you need it, like getting a cast iron skillet screaming hot in seconds. I used it the other night to get a perfect crust on scallops, and they came out restaurant quality without me standing there forever, constantly adjusting the heat and monitoring the pan. I've also been really impressed with the power sharing mode. If you've ever had 2 burners going full blast and the cooktop just shuts one off to protect the system, you know the frustration. It's like, you're in the middle of cooking, and suddenly, one of your burners just stops working. But the ZLINE doesn't do that. It automatically balances the load so you can run high heat on multiple zones without interruption. I was making stir-fry with a screaming wok on one side and a deep fryer on another, and both stayed hot the whole time, no throttling, no warning lights. It was amazing to be able to cook 2 high-heat dishes at the same time, without having to worry about one or the other not turning out right. The touch controls on this cooktop are also really responsive and easy to read, even with wet hands. The white LED lighting makes it simple to see the exact temperature you're set at, and the independent countdown timers let me walk away from a sauce or a simmer without worrying I'll forget. I set one for 15 minutes for a risotto, and when it went off, I didn't burn a thing. It's little features like that really make a difference in the cooking experience. I've found myself using the timers more and more, just because it's so nice to be able to walk away from the stove and know that my food is going to turn out perfectly. In terms of safety features, the ZLINE has got you covered. The residual heat indicator glows red as long as the surface is still hot, so you don't accidentally touch it. And both manual and automatic control locks are there if you've got kids around or just want peace of mind. I've accidentally bumped the controls a few times while stirring, and the lock saved me from starting a boil-over. It's nice to know that the cooktop has my back, even when I'm not paying attention. I also really appreciate the automatic power level control. If something overheats or you leave a pan empty on high, it throttles back instead of shutting off entirely. That saved me from burning dinner more than once. It's a small feature, but it's one that shows the manufacturer has really thought about the cooking experience and how to make it better. They've anticipated the kinds of mistakes we all make in the kitchen, and they've designed the cooktop to help us avoid them. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the drawbacks? Well, I'll be honest, this cooktop is not perfect. It's heavy, like, really heavy. Moving it into place took 2 people and a prayer. And the surface is glass, so you've got to be careful with cast iron or rough-bottomed pans. I scratched one of mine the first week because I wasn't paying attention. But overall, I think these are minor complaints. The benefits of this cooktop far outweigh the drawbacks, and with a little care and attention, it's easy to avoid damaging the surface. In terms of build quality, the ZLINE feels premium. The controls are intuitive, and the power is consistent. I've been using it for a while now, and I've yet to experience any issues. If you're in the market for a high-end induction cooktop that won't quit, this one's worth the investment. It's a bit of an upfront cost, but I think it's worth it in the long run. The performance, the features, and the build quality all come together to create a cooking experience that's hard to beat. And if you're interested in learning more, be sure to check out the link in the description to take a closer look.